If you're a blue-collar worker in Massachusetts, this video is for you. So, our lovely Governor Maura Healey is trying to block the big, beautiful bill. Now, if you're a libtard in Massachusetts, you should listen up too. What does the big, beautiful bill do? No tax on overtime, no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security. Not only that, our man, Donald Trump, our president, is trying to make sure that no one who makes less than $150,000 a year pays any federal income tax. Our state representatives in the godforsaken state of Massachusetts are working to block this because they need that tax revenue to pay for all of the benefit programs, to pay for the SNAP, to pay for supporting illegal immigrants, to pay for everyone who's on unemployment, who just cranks out more and more kids with more and more baby daddies to collect that check, to collect that $4,500 a month for food. I've already been looking into different states to move to that have lower cost of living versus the equal pay for being I'm an HVAC tech in Massachusetts. I've been an HVAC tech for here for 8 years. And the cost of living is astronomical. The cost of living makes it so if you make $100K, it feels like you're making $50K a year. It's not worth it. To live good in Massachusetts, you need to make upwards of $300,000 a year, $350,000 to live comfortably in Massachusetts. So if you're in the trades, if you're a plumber, electrician, HVAC tech, if whatever, all the trades, welder, whatever it is, I've already been looking into for my own reasons because I'm tired of working in the cold. I'm also tired of working to pay taxes for all these freaking libtards and people that want to use and abuse the system. Austin, Texas HVAC techs within a couple of dollars, they make the same hourly wage as Massachusetts. Austin, Texas and Charleston, South Carolina, both beautiful places to live that I have strongly been considering moving to. The only thing that's held me back is my family is in Massachusetts. So what am I to do? Am I to kiss away the no tax on overtime? That I work overtime. If you're in the trades, you work overtime. You bank on overtime to make above what you should be making so that you can actually afford to live. So you can actually afford groceries, gas in your car, all these things, right? Austin, Texas and Charleston, South Carolina are pretty damn close to, they're within a couple of dollars of the hourly pay for an HVAC tech in Massachusetts. Their cost of living is pretty close to half as Massachusetts. So you're telling me I can go make the same money in another state that is actually Republican, that has the same viewpoints as I do on the world, who don't want to support all these frickin' scum of the earth on benefits, getting free cars, free housing, free food that my tax dollars go to, right? And our president finally says, for all the libtards out there that are saying, I'm a restaurant worker, I shouldn't have to pay taxes on tips. This guy in office is telling you that's what's going to happen with the big, beautiful bill. He's going to say, oh, you make more than half your income in tips? I don't want to charge you taxes for it. So if you are a restaurant worker, if you are a libtard making not a lot of money in Massachusetts, do you want to not pay federal income tax? Well, I think we should all go to Maura Healey, say, this is not going to frickin' happen. And you know what? If they have to do it because they need to collect that revenue, because they have to use the tax dollars to pay for people on benefits, on unemployment, to get their ratings up, because these are the people that vote for Maura Healey. It's the delusional rich people that are like, everyone deserves to have a house and have money and have this. And I have a vacation home down the Cape, and I have a vacation home in New Hampshire, and I have a vacation home in upstate New York. Great. You can continue to pay taxes and you won't be able to get an HVAC tech. It'll take you weeks or months to get an HVAC tech out to your frickin' mansion castle down the Cape, down wherever the hell it is, to get your frickin' to get an HVAC or a plumber or an electrician in your frickin' ridiculously overpriced triple-decker brownstone in Boston, you won't be able to get them because the exodus of Massachusetts. Go look up the statistics. The statistics are Massachusetts is one of the most moved out of states because it is so impossible to live here. It is so expensive to live here. It is unaffordable for the working class. What happens when you don't have a working class? Nobody's gonna be coming to fix your freaking mansion, okay? So I am rip about this. I am totally pissed off. If this actually happens, this will be the final straw that pushes me to leave this state. I'm a relatively good HVAC tech. You know, I make decent money. I get responsibilities that fall on me that, you know, I can go into buildings, figure out what's wrong, and get people to have heat and have cooling. That's what I do, okay? You think it costs a lot of money to hire an HVAC tech now or an electrician or a plumber? Imagine when half of them decide to leave because they rely on overtime or they make less than $150,000 a year and they don't want to pay taxes. They don't want to support the benefits program, the people on unemployment. They can't afford to freaking live in this state. So the mass exodus out of Massachusetts, this crap state with the worst political views ever. Maura Healey can cram rocks. She can pound sand. And I think that there should be a large amount of people that actually have the balls to protest and maybe go to her freaking, you know, house and stand outside and picket and wave and you know, impede on her ability to go from a net worth of $150,000 to $500 million. A net worth of $500 million to sit in Massachusetts and rob everybody, which, mind you, is the freaking state where the freaking Boston Tea Party happened. When is the Boston Tea Party for dumping Dunkin' Donuts coffee into the harbor? When is that? I want to go. I want to go. I don't want to pay taxes. This is why we kicked the British out of frickin' Boston in frickin' the 1700s. This is what happened. Why is Boston so full of these pansy libtards? I would love to, if you ever see me out on the street in Boston and you're a liberal and you're this disgusting first world feminist that believes that women have a superiority over men and you're just a libtard and you want to support all of these illegal immigration and supporting benefits for unemployment, allowing people to go on unemployment and not get a job and work and abuse the system and use my tax dollars, I will fight you in the street. If you see this face in Boston and you disagree with my viewpoint, I will fight you in the street. Message me on this app. I will schedule a time to fight you. I don't care if you're freaking 6'4" and 240 pounds. I don't give a crap. I want to fight you and prove you that you're wrong and you're just a sissy little piece of crap. All right? I'm so upset about it. I can't. And if Maura Healey blocks this is the time for blue collar workers where Trump is actually trying to support the working class of America. This is the time to abandon these blue, disgusting states. Abandon them. Leave them high and dry. Now you can't get your stuff fixed. Now you can't get your house fixed. You can't get an electrician. You can't get a plumber. You can't get an HVAC tech. Your AC is going to go down in the summer. It's going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars to get it fixed. And you're going to have some Joe Schmo bloke from another freaking country who doesn't even know how to speak English try to fix your stuff, sell you a new system, you know. Break it even more. Good luck getting the working class to stay in this crap state of Massachusetts. Bring back the Founding Fathers. Bring back 1776 mentality. Bring back Paul Revere mentality. Bring back the Boston Tea Party mentality. All right? And if you're this libtard, sissy, fucking poor excuse of a man, I would love to fight you in the street. If you support Maura Healey, Mayor Wu, these crap politicians, I would love to unleash my anger out on you. So message me in the comments and we can meet up.